In this tutorial, I will be making this gorgeous spiral flower of 12 petals. There are 6 small and 6 large petals in this flower. Let's begin the work. Make a chain of 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And join the chain in the round with a slip stitch. Work the first round. Make 1 chain stitch up and single crochet 23 in the round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and continue single crochet 18 more in the round to have 23 single crochet stitches made. Here I have 23 single crochet stitches made into the foundation ring. Now complete this round by making a slip stitch through the first chain stitch of this round. The first round is made. Begin the second one. Chain 4 to bring up the yarn and replace a treble crochet stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then chain 6 more for the chain space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then triple treble crochet through the second stitch. Yarn over the hook 4 times to make a triple treble stitch. Then skip the next stitch in previous round and triple treble crochet through the next second stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now again chain 6 for the chain space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yarn over the hook 2 times and treble crochet through the second stitch in previous round. Again skip the next stitch, skip this one, and treble crochet through the second stitch. Here you can see I made 2 chain spaces of 6. I've just made a treble, and before was a triple treble stitch. Now you need to continue making chain spaces the same way, alternating between triple treble and treble stitches. Let's do one more time together. Chain 6 for the next chain space and triple treble crochet through the second stitch on previous round. Skip this next stitch and work through the second one. Now I made 3 chain spaces of 6. Continue this way till the end of this round. Alternate between the treble and triple treble stitches. Work 6 chain stitches in between. By the end of this round, you'll have 6 triple treble stitches and 6 trebles. If to say exactly, there will be 5 trebles, and 1 treble is replaced by 4 chain stitches that we made on the beginning. Here I'm almost completed this round of chain spaces. To make the last chain space, chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and make a slip through the 4th chain stitch from the beginning. Let's count together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Insert the hook through this chain stitch and work a slip to complete the round 2. Now the base for our future flower is ready. Now I will be working the last round of petals, round 3. Here in my second round I have 5 treble crochet stitches made, and these chain stitches replace the first treble in this pattern. And I have 6 triple treble stitches as well. Now let's begin the next third round. Make 1 chain stitch up and single crochet 8 into the first chain space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and the last time 8. Now turn the work a little and work around this next post of triple treble stitch. Around this post, work 8 single crochet stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and the last time 8. Then work through the single crochet on the first round. Insert the hook through the next free single crochet and single crochet through. Then turn the work counterclockwise to work through stitches that we've just made. Remember, work into back loops of stitches here. So skip this first single crochet that is made through the stitch on first round and single crochet into the back loop of the next stitch. Then half double crochet in back loop of the next stitch. Then double crochet through the next stitch. I remind you that this row work in back loops of stitches. Continue double crochet 2 into the same stitch into the next stitch, 1 and 2. Then through the next stitch, treble crochet 2. Yarn over the hook 2 times for a treble, and remember, work in back loop. 1 and the second treble, work through the same stitch. And through the next stitch, repeat the same treble crochet 2 in back loop of the next stitch. 1 and the second treble 2. Here all stitches I worked in back loops of stitches below. You can see the front loops are free. Continue double treble crochet 2 through the next stitch, yarn over the hook 3 times for a double treble, and the same work these stitches in back loop. 1 and the second double treble, work through the same stitch. 2. Then repeat the same in back loop of the next stitch, double treble crochet 2 times. 1 and double treble into the same stitch. 2. Then continue in back loop of the next stitch, triple treble crochet 2 times. Yarn over the hook 4 times for a triple treble stitch. Work in back loop of the next stitch. 1 and triple treble 1 more time into the same stitch. And now in back loop of the next stitch, quadruple treble crochet 2. Yarn over the hook 5 times for a quadruple treble stitch. Work the stitch in back loop of the next stitch. First stitch is made, work the second quadruple treble into the same stitch. Here we've just completed this row. Now turn the work to the other side to work through stitches that we've just made. Make 1 chain stitch up, skip this first stitch and row below, single crochet through the next stitch. Then single crochet 3 in each of next 15 stitches. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here you can see I'm inserting the hook in 2 top strands of stitches. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and the last single crochet, work through the last stitch, and 15. Now here we have a single crochet made into the stitch of the first round. Insert the hook in 2 strands of this stitch, in a top and in a side strand, pull up a loop through. Now you have 2 loops on the hook. Then insert the hook through the next single crochet on round 1. You can see that the next treble is coming out of the single crochet. Anyway, insert the hook through the single crochet and pull up a loop through. Now we have 3 loops on the hook. Yarn over and pull through 3 at once. We work to the crease stitch, single crochet 2 together. Now turn to work the last row, make 1 chain stitch up, skip this decrease stitch, single crochet through the second stitch, and make a 3 chain picot on top, chain 3, and slip into the single crochet. Then single crochet through the next stitch, and again single crochet through the next stitch and make a 3 chain picot on top of this single crochet. Here I'm working in 2 top strands of stitches. Continue single crochet and then single crochet with picot on top. Then again single crochet through the next stitch. Here I'm making a nice picot trim for the petal. Continue single crochet with picot and single crochet. Again single crochet and make a picot on top, and single crochet through the next stitch, single crochet with picot and single crochet without a picot. Continue working the same till the end of this row. Single crochet with picot and just a single crochet. Here I have the last chain stitch that we made on the beginning of previous row. Work a single crochet through this last chain stitch, and on top of this single crochet make a 3 chain picot. Then through the same chain stitch, single crochet 1 more time. Now continue and work around this post of quadruple treble stitch. Single crochet and work a picot on top, then single crochet. Again single crochet and work a picot on top, and just single crochet. Repeat single crochet with picot and single crochet. Again single crochet with picot and single crochet, and the last single crochet with picot on top. Now here you can see around the side post of quadruple treble we worked the same picot trim. There should be 5 picots on the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 4 single crochet stitches without a picot. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's continue. Make a slip stitch in back loop of the next single crochet that is made into the first chain space of 6. Slip stitch is made. Then turn the work, and now I need to make a slip stitch in free loop of the same single crochet. Here I worked a slip stitch through the single crochet in back loop of the stitch, then work a slip through the free loop of the same stitch. Then bend your petal forward to see the first row of single crochet stitches and make a slip through in each of 2 free loops of single crochet stitches. 2. And now I reached the second chain space of 6, and I can begin the second petal. So single crochet 8 into the second chain space of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and the last time 8. Now let's stop the work for a while and take a look at our first petal. This is the first large petal. There will be 6 such kind of petals in our flower. The rest 6 will be a little bit smaller. Now let me show you how to crochet the small petal. Work around the post of the treble. I remind you, I single crocheted 8 into the chain space. Now work around the post of this treble crochet stitch. Single crochet 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now single crochet through the next free single crochet in round 1, this one. Turn the work, and this row work in back loops of stitches. Skip the first stitch, single crochet in back loop of the next stitch. Then half double crochet in back loop of the next stitch, then double crochet. I'm working in back loops of stitches only. Continue double crochet 2 in back loop of the next stitch, 1, and the second double through the same stitch, 2. Then treble crochet 2 in back loop of the next stitch, 1 and 2, and repeat the same. Work in back loop of the next stitch, treble crochet 2 times, 1 and the second one, 2. Now in back loop of the next stitch, double treble crochet 2. One and double treble into the same back loop, 2. And repeat the same through the next stitch, double treble crochet 2 times, work in back loop of stitch, 1 and double treble 2. Now turn the work to continue. Work in the next row, make 1 chain stitch up, single crochet through the second stitch, skip this one, and work through the next one. Continue and work a row single crochet stitches, single crochet through in each of next 11 stitches. Here is the last stitch. Work a single crochet through. Then do as we did on previous petal. Insert the hook in 2 strands of single crochet made through the single crochet in round 1. Pull up a loop. Hold 2 loops on the hook. Then insert the hook through the next single crochet on round 1. through this next single crochet we have triple treble stitch made. So insert the hook, pull up a loop through, then yarn over and pull through 3 to complete the decrease stitch. Then turn the work to continue, chain 1, skip this decrease stitch and single crochet through the next stitch and work a 3 chain picot on top, chain 3 and slip in 2 strands of single crochet. This is the last row of picot trim. Work the same as we did in our previous petal. So work a single crochet through the next stitch, then single crochet and work a picot on top. Again, single crochet through the next stitch and through the next one, single crochet with picot. Continue this way till the end of this row. Single crochet, then single crochet and work a picot on top. Single crochet and work a picot. Single crochet, and here we have the last chain stitch. We made it to begin the previous row. Single crochet through this chain stitch and work a 3 chain picot on top. Then single crochet one more time into the same chain stitch. Then continue the same trim, working around the side post of the double treble crochet stitch. So single crochet with picot, then single crochet, again single crochet with picot and single crochet with picot on top and just single crochet, and the last time single crochet and work a 3 chain picot on top, 1, 2, 3 and slip. Now let's see on the side of this petal we have 4 picots and 3 single crochet stitches without a picot on top. 1, 2, 3, 4 picots and 1, 2, 3 single crochet stitches. Continue. We still need to complete this petal. Make a slip stitch in back loop of the next single crochet made into the chain space. Then work a slip stitch into the other loop of the same stitch into the free loop. Then work a slip stitch through in each of next 3 free loops of single crochet stitches. I'm working through stitches on row 1 of our second petal. Here with these slip stitches I reached the next chain space of 6. Now I can begin the next petal. Single crochet 8 into the chain space and work around this post of triple treble stitch. Here 2 petals of my flower are ready. First is a large one and the second one is little smaller. You can see the difference. Now continue and work petals till the end of this round. Around the triple treble posts, work large petals like our first petal. And around the treble posts, work small petals like the second one we made. By the end of this round, we will have 12 petals, 6 large and 6 small ones. Here I made all 12 petals. I still need to complete this last round. I stopped right after I made all the stitches around the side post of double treble crochet stitch. Here I worked this side of my petal, last petal. Now continue with slip stitches. Work a slip and back loop of the next single crochet that goes after the one with the double treble. Then work a slip in free loop of the same stitch. and continue. Make a slip stitch through in each of next 3 free loops. 1, 2, and 3. Here I reached the beginning of this round. To complete the round, make a slip stitch through the first single crochet made into the first chain space and work a slip stitch. Slip stitch is made. Round 3 is completed, and now you can cut the yarn. Our beautiful flower is ready. Here is our flower. Let's take a look at the back of our work. You can see that all petals are on the right side. Here I decorated my beautiful flower with a bead. Thank you so much for watching, and please make sure to subscribe to our channel for more beautiful projects.